Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a 12 by 12 scrapbook layout that's a bit of a scene kind of layout. So I'm starting off here with some leftover ink on a blending brush, and I am blending over the top of a doily. I wanted to make clouds, and I just suddenly thought, oh, they kind of look cloudy, don't they, doilies? And I wasn't sure if the colour would come through those little holes. But they did, and I think it looks really fun. And here I'm just kind of blending around to give a sort of cloudy texture, so it's not a very smooth finish, but I wanted it to look like the sky, or at least hint toward that, so I'm not bothered that it's not smooth finish. And then here in one corner I'm going to put this mustardy sort of colour paper, and this has sort of white polka dots on it. And I've just hand cut this so it's not neat, but that's fine by me again because I'm going to add some other things onto this, so it's not going to be noticeable anyway. And then I'm just sticking this down with some double-sided tape, taking my time just to line it up here to make sure I kind of get it in the right place. And so this is going to essentially form the foreground of the scene, and then the sky above. And it's some pictures of Phoebe out in the garden. I think she was about five weeks, maybe 6 weeks old. And it was a little bit sunny, and she really, really enjoyed sitting out in the garden. She just really loves to be outside. So this is going in her album, and I thought that I would include these little pictures where she was way, 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 way too small for the sun hat that I had. Here I'm adding these two strips. So there's a strip of pink paper, which I've used also to back the photos, and a strip of green polka dot. And the reason I had these is because the mustard was not my original plan. My original plan was the green, but then I didn't really like how it looked. And then I tried the pink and I didn't like how that looked, but I cut them all into place, which is so, I don't know why I did that. I also don't know why I'm using my hand as a glue palette, which you'll see in a second. So I've just squirted some PVA glue on the back of my hand, and I'm just running this strip of paper through it. So I had a few strips of paper, but actually it turned out to be a really good thing because this looks really cool. I think it really finished that join off because the join was annoying me, and it's going to bring out some of the colours in the photos. So once I've got that bit there stuck down, then I'm going to stick these photos down, but I don't think I show you me doing that. I toyed with the idea of a strip up the top, but I got rid of it. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was necessary. I kept the piece of paper to the side just in case after. But then I decided, because I had made these paper flowers earlier in the week, that I wanted stems for them. So I thought, well, I've got this green paper now. I'll cut some very thin strips of green paper and I'll use those as the stems of these flowers. So for these flowers I used a flower die that came in multiple sizes, and then I just cut out lots of different sizes of the dies or of the flowers so that I could layer them on top of each other. I really roughed up the edges and I added brads to the centres of them, and I did 5 flowers in total. So I'm going to put 3 here, or going to put 3 here, kind of like that, as you can see them there. And then I'm going to put 1 at the base where the join is, where it joins the paper, mostly because when I was sticking it down with the glue there, I made a dirty fingerprint on it. So I'm just going to stick a flower over the top of that to hide it. So I'm just sticking those strips of green paper down. And then I'm using just PVA glue to stick the flowers down as well. The colours that I chose kind of went with the photos. They were yellows, a little bit of pink, and a little bit of orange. I think it kind of pulled on the pictures along with the blue background. All together, I think it kind of complements the photos nicely. And then I'm adding another flower with a stem up the top here as well. And the flower at the bottom. and that's the basics or the basis for the layout. Then at the bottom here I'm adding a title. I'm going to use different stickers for this, so I'm using some individual kind of tile letter stickers that spell out hour, and then I have a puffy word that says sweet, and then underneath I've used the tile letters again to say garden, and then I'm going to use these giant pink and white letters that say girl, or are going to spell out girl. Our sweet garden girl, it says, as our title going down the side there. So we've almost got a kind of, what shape would you say, is almost like a T shape. If you tilted a T on its side, a capital T on its side shape. So with the flower in the title, that's going down one length, and then with the flowers kind of branching out to the side, I think it's just creating that triangle shape. That's what I mean, really. So I've got the word love you, which is a big puffy foam sticker, and then you are the sweetest, and then also this puffy butterfly, just to add to that scene. And then I'm going to add a few enamel dots. And once I've added the enamel dots, that is the layout kind of coming to a close, really. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know if you ever make these kind of scene layouts. This is probably my 3rd or 4th ever. It's not something I normally do, but I actually really enjoyed this one. So see you in my next video, which hopefully won't be too long away. Thanks for watching. Bye.